I just got myself a whole new workspace and I'm so excited to show you all because this is such a huge step for me. But first, I'm gonna show you where it all began. So this is it. 10 years ago, working on my own cars in a gravel driveway. Cars were a new venture for me at the time, and it was something that I enjoyed doing and quickly became passionate about. This is where I took my dad's old tools and put them to work, learning the basics from service manuals, the help of YouTube, and the iconic forums. I got it! One day, I dreamt of having a house with a 2-car garage. At the time, I thought that was having big goals. Shop space in Northern Virginia was very expensive. I was still working 2 jobs, going to school full-time, still couldn't afford much. But I got myself into this shop space where I shared this space with people who stored their projects, and it was a large space, but it was filled to the brim with cars, tools, machines, and it was just too much. I ended up working on my cars in that parking lot more often than not, and storing my cars and tools inside. Once I had moved to Utah, my social media career had taken off and I was able to afford an apartment with a single car garage. This was huge for me. A space I didn't have to share with anybody else, and the size was perfect for me. While my career grew, so did my projects. I made the most of what space I had. I then rented out of a fulfillment center, which is what you all have been seeing recently. It was awkward and I can't film in there during the regular business hours. And while I was terrified to make the jump, I finally committed to taking the next risk, investing into this workspace. Welcome to our new workspace. Here it is, my new workspace. It is much needed and the first time I actually have my own dedicated workspace. That's more than just a single car apartment garage. I have noticed from the last handful of videos, only 20% of you are subscribed. I'm investing in making more videos continuously, clearly with this new fancy schmancy shop space. So now's a good time for you to subscribe. This has been a much needed upgrade for a very long time. It has been something that I've been really scared to invest in myself. Shop space in Utah, especially near Salt Lake area, is just really, really expensive as so many people have moved here. But I've been extremely limited by my last space and then any of the other spaces I've ever had. So this is the first time I will have a space that is all my space, dedicated to me. I can come in when I want. It's so much bigger than anything I've ever had. And it's just me. It's just me, myself, and my cars here. We have a sink. I know that this doesn't seem very monumental, but having actual water in a shop space, I haven't had. My last shop space, which I don't know if you guys noticed, was a fulfillment center. I had no bathroom and I had no water. I had no access to any of that. So if I ever needed a drink, if I ever needed to clean something, if I ever needed to go to the bathroom, I had to pack up everything, lock everything, and go to the bathroom, come back. And it was just a big hassle. So having water here, and there are bathrooms on site, it's a lot for me. It's not much for probably most people. Bare bones, but I can do what I want in here. I'm so excited. We're already measuring out where we can put a lift. I am designing floor designs. This is a mezzanine, which I haven't actually been up yet. This is about an extra 200 square feet. And the last people that were renting here said that this is strong enough to put a car on. So depending on how big that is, not only is it gonna be for storage, but it could be a potential hangout spot. We'll see, I don't know. My mind is going crazy with all the ideas that I can really get creative on. So the first thing we're going to do today is get some stairs in here. I bought stairs that you see on wheels, stairs on wheels. Got one of those, we're gonna get that in here and actually make ourselves up here because I haven't seen it yet. But it has a heater, there is no air conditioning, but the heater will make a huge difference as my cars have water in them because they are dedicated drift cars. But getting my trailer stolen was a straw that broke the camel's back that really kicked me in the butt to get my own space. And it just so happened that this popped up, this worked out, everything happened in a week. I got my trailer back, I found a new shop space, signed the lease, and it's just really interesting how the universe will help direct you, and once you make that decision and commit to it, everything just starts falling into place. So let's go ahead and get started by getting everything else in place here. I am so excited to get started making this new shop space my own. All right, you make sure I don't fall. It's OSHA approved, right? Yeah, OSHA approved. Actually pretty sturdy. Oh, it needs to be cleaned up in here. But yeah, there's like metal shavings up here. Just imagine having the lift here and the cars. It's all coming together. What do you think this was for? They have like a sweet fire.
Some sort of pipe, or they had sink, maybe a drain. Something.
This rolling ladder is really heavy, but I need a way to get up to the mezzanine. I also want to be sure that the rolling ladder is mobile, since I don't know how the space will shape out once everything gets in. The top of the mezzanine was extremely dusty and dirty, so I just got right into getting it clean and really having a blank slate to start with. Now we are back here, and it's time to move the cars to the new shop space. I'm so excited. First off, both my cars are running and driving, and we're moving them to the new shop space. Man, she sounds good. The amount of freedom coming from underneath the LS1 in my Corvette, and the feeling of freedom going into my own shop space. This is so surreal. I'm so excited right now, driving my own cars to my new shop space. Woo! This was the most exciting part of the day, bringing in my cars into my shop to see them in the space and to kind of see how they're going to take up the garage area. One thing I wasn't expecting is for this view to be this good. Next up was putting down some paint on this mezzanine. I was choosing between two colors, and I felt that black would be too intense. So I thought, that's really pretty gray, kind of blue. I start painting the edges, doing the tedious work before that satisfying roller. Right now, I'm only painting the floor of the mezzanine to start moving my tools and all the other stuff over. I'm really loving this color, and I plan on using more in the shop. So now we're getting ready to pressure wash my entire garage floor. I'm gonna open up the garage bay, push all the water out, and we're gonna see what this hose does. So I have it hooked up already, but apparently this hose is supposed to like expand to over 100 feet when water's added. So let's try it out. I already added some, but whoa. That's kind of cool. You would be surprised how dirty a clean floor can be. I'm putting in a lot of work because I really want to have a perfect clean slate before I start moving all of my things in. Look at that. So much better. Already drying out. We're wrapping up here today. Just cleaning it up and getting this ready. I want to see how the paint is doing. Look how good it looks. Maybe now with the door open and more light, you can see it's kind of like a more blue gray. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna bring the cars back in and call it a day for cleaning up and getting the garage set for everything else. After a long day of getting this shop to a clean blank slate for me, I'm pulling in the cars, and it's still so surreal to me that this is my space. I'm not sharing it with anybody. I don't owe anybody else anything else. I've earned it all myself, and I'm so excited to see what kind of builds come out of this shop space. This is the beginning of such a new, beautiful chapter that I'm excited to share with you. Like, I still can't believe it. It's definitely scary because I'm taking a leap. It's definitely a lot more financially every month that I have signed up for a couple of years now. So there's definitely some investment, but that just means I have to work hard. If I put 100% of my energy into something, I know that I will get 100% back. So I'm trying to trust my gut, trust myself, and move forward with this. I'm so excited and a little bit scared, but that's okay. I just try to trust that as part of the process. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.